Women need to do a Samantha from Sex and the City and have a harem of men. Follow me on this. So if you are a woman and sleeping with a guy, you put out oxytocin the minute you start sleeping with them, and it bonds you, and you start to feel needy. You start to really want them, and you start to feel like you want to attach, and you only want it to be exclusive, even though you haven't really figured out, you haven't kicked tires, you haven't figured out who this guy really is. So here's what I think you should do. I think you should have a variety of different guys. I think you should have one that changes the light bulbs, changes your oil, like that oil, and one that, that you bring home to your mom, and when you go to the theater with, and all of those different kinds of guys that do fun things with. Because especially the guys over 30, the ones I'm meeting, they don't want exclusivity, and they don't want to connect. They don't want needy until you've snuck up on them. They like 2 years of just kicking it. And I know you're thinking, if you don't want to go on dates, and they may fall in love, and the only way they fall in love is if you chill. The only way. Guys will not fall in love with somebody if they're feeling like there's an agenda or they're being rushed. So how you do this, and I'm talking to women over 40 saying, look, just chill, and they can't. So I'm like, okay, get a variety of different guys. And that way, you're not going to be too attached to any one of them, and then they're all going to be interested. So I have a friend, really good friend. He's a fantastic guy. He's in his 50s. He's independently wealthy, brilliant, cool, single, fun, amazing person. He's like one of my best friends. And he's out seeing women. And he's in this perfect market, and they're all interested in him. But he will not, if you come across as too needy, he sprints. He is gone. So how do you do that? And he needs somebody who just wants to hang out, just wants to have fun, be cool, maybe there's sex. He doesn't even need it. He can pay for it. Seriously, that's what he can do. And he's very comfortable with that, because he just wants somebody who gets it, but he wants female companionship. So for a lot of women, you are stuck with this idea. So he said to women, my friend who's a therapist, me, saying you should have a variety of different guys in your life. And they're all like, what? And I'm like, seriously, a variety of different guys in your life. And that way, none of them you're going to get too attached to until you're ready to get too attached. And you're going to look around and one's gone the distance. And you're like, I'm still seeing him, 9, 10, 12, 15 months in. And there may be something to this. Stop being needy. It's that smell of desperation is the worst thing you can do in relationships. So how you do this is you understand that the model has changed. And if you're thinking, I only want a guy on bended knee who's going to focus on me because that's my line in the sand, and that's what I want, and this is my expectations, and this is how it's going to go, cool. But unless you are unless you're looking for guys who are going to lie to you, only want to score, or you're looking for what I call the male unicorn, you're going to be single for the rest of your life. I am dead serious. The market has changed that much. You don't believe me? Follow my videos, over40connect.com. I run a date night group for over 40. And otherwise, check out my podcast every week where I talk about all this stuff, because I am in the trenches and figuring out what to do. My name is Sue McGarvie. I'm a clinical sex and relationship therapist. I have been one for more than 30 years, and I know what I'm talking about. And I am an expert in dating over 40 and for things that you do between your knees and your waist. Follow me.